What's up guys? Today we'll be discussing list in Python. So what is a list? A list can be described as a data structure which is a mutable ordered sequence of elements. That means we could add, we could remove or we could replace elements after creating a list. So each element in a list is called an item. Just like string, like we have index number for each and every letter in a string, here we have index number for each and every item in a list. Then list is defined within square brackets. A list can contain values of different data types, and a list can contain also duplicate values. Here are some examples. You can see here, all the elements are strings. You can see here, these are integers. Here, this is a string, then integers. Then you can see this is a float. Here you can see this is a list. Then these are integers, float. You have a tuple also here. You can see here multiple values are present here. So let's create a list. So we have seen this thing in string also. This is the variable name. Then this is our list. This is our list. This is our whole list, and these are the elements of the list, the items of the list, right? So when we create a list, it will get stored at some location of the memory. Then memory address will be created. Now the variable will be pointing to that memory address. So now we have created a list. Let's say how to access one element from the list. So before that, you can see here, just like in string, the distribution is same. In string, each and every letter of the string are stored. Index numbers are assigned to those. Here an index number will be created for particular item of the list. Here index number is created for the coder. This one is for 0, this one is for tally, and this one is for panda. So now to access one item from the list, we could do the similar operation like indexing operation, whatever we have done in string. So to do that, we'll put the name of the list. Then we'll put the index of the item we want to retrieve or want to access from the list. Here we want to get coder, so its index number is 0. We are putting 0 here. Then we have seen this operation in string, right? So similarly, now the index pointer will be pointing at the starting of the index position, which is 0 here, and then we'll get the value coder. Another example you can see here, index number 2, the pointer will be pointing at the starting of index number 2, and we'll get the value tally. So we could do also the slicing operation here. To do that, here we are using list name, then starting index, stopping index. So the pointer will be pointing here, then the second pointer will be pointing here, and then we'll get this value, like just like cutting a cake. Guys, for indexing operation, for slicing operation, and for stepwise operation, please go through the video string, so you'll get to know how these are working. So in a great depth. We could do stepwise operation also. We could give like starting index, right? Starting index and stopping index. Then we'll give the step value. You can see here starting index is 0, then stopping index is 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the stopping index. We have given two a step value, so it will first pick up this value coder. Then it will take 2 steps, 1 and 2. It will give tally. Then we don't have any. We could not go further because we have given the stopping index 3. So we'll get this value, right? Similarly, -4, we have not given any value, so it will consider whole string, and it will consider 2 as step value, and we'll get this one, right, as an output. So now let's take a look into another concept that is called nested list. This is nothing but a list within another list. So here, this is our main list, like our outer list office, and this is the nested list that is present inside our list office. So these are indices of the outer list, that is our list office, and you can see these are the indices of the nested list. So here is the question: how to get this value coder from the nested list? So to do that, we have to first go to the location of the nested list, right? So here nested list is present at the index number 4 of our main list office. So to go to this nested list, we could do the index operation just like this. This is our outer list, then index at the index 4 the nested list is present. So when we use office.4, we'll get this value, we'll get the nested list. Now we can use the index number of coder, that is 0 here. So we'll put together. So this is the outer list, index number of outer list. Here the nested list is present. Then we'll put the index number of the value coder, you can see, and then we'll get coder as an output, right? So guys, we have created a list and we have seen how to access element from that list. So as list is mutable, we can add, we can remove, or we can replace item after creation of that list, right? So here we have this list: office, this has element coder, 0, tele, and panda. So to add one item to a list, we could do like this. We could use append.4. So here 4 is the value we want to add it to the list office. And you have to see here the 4 will be added at the end of the list. And another thing you have to notice that append can add one item or one value at a time. No, we could do another operation like this. We have created a small list, that is A, and we are using append A. We are giving this small list as input, so it will add the whole list A as an item for our main list office. You can see here, right? The whole list is added as one item. So guys, if you want to add multiple values at the same time, so to do that, we could use extend command. So here we have created one small list, right? A. Here we are using that small list as input for the command extend. It will add each and every element of the small list as a separate element in the main list office, just like this. You can see 1 and 0, these are the element of small list A, and here one is at index 5 and 0 is at index 6. You can see the difference. When we are using append, the whole list is added as one item, but when we are using extend, each and every item of that list is added as a separate item to the main list. You can see here. Another way we can add element to the list is office.insert and index number and then value number. Here we are adding 25 at index 2. What it will do, this command first vacate the position of index 2, then that is it will shift whatever is present at index 2 to index 3, then index 3 to index 4, and so on. Then it will put the new value at index number 2, just like this. This is index 2 and this is the value we want to place at index 2. So this is placed here. You can see here tell was present at index 2 earlier, then it is shifted to index 3, then panda is shifted from 3 to 4, and so on, right? Insert just shift every item towards right, then it will place the new value at the index position. Let's see how to remove one item from the list. To do that, we can use office.remove and we'll give the value we want to remove. So it will first search the list and it will remove the first occurrence of that value. You can see here, this is our main list. 25 is appearing 2 times, right? So it will remove this one. This is the first occurrence, so it will remove this one. You can see here index 2, 25 was present. Now it is removed and tele got shifted to index 2, but this 25 is present here, right? You can see. So another way we could do is office.pop. If nothing is given inside those brackets, so it will pop out the rightmost element from the list and it will return that element to this variable. Pop command, it will remove the value and it will return that value. So if we assign one variable to this command, so 0 will be removed and 0 will be assigned to A. You could see like this, right? It is removed and then it is assigned to A. If we print A, then we will get the value 0. Similarly, so another difference between remove and pop is remove takes value of the item, right? But pop take index position of that item. Here is another example. So pop 4, the item at the index 4 will be removed and then it will be assigned to the variable A, just like this. It is removed, right? and it is assigned to the variable a. So another way we can remove items from list is using del. So del office, this is the index position of the item we want to remove. So here panda is present at the index 3, it will be removed. You can see here we could do like this also. Office, starting index, then stopping index, just like slicing operation in the list. So here these two items will be removed, and if we use like this command del office, or the list will be deleted. So after this, if you print if you do like print office, it will throw an error. So here is one list, right? 2 3 4 5, yeah. So del, you can see this is throwing an error, the L is not defined. So guys, another command is there to clear all the elements of the list. That is, if we create the list again, then L dot clear. So after this, if we print the list, we'll get an empty list. You can see we are getting an empty list. This is the difference between clear and del command. Okay, so next we'll be seeing how to replace one value, right? To replace one value, let's say we want to replace this value 999 with 100. So to do that, this is the variable name, then this is the index of that value, which is 6 here, and 100 is the value with which we want to replace 999. So if we do this, 999 will be replaced by 100. Okay, you can see here 999 is replaced by 100, right? Let's see other functions like max office. It will give the maximum value. Then min, it will give the minimum value. Length, it will give the length of the list. Sum, it will add all the elements of the list. Then office dot count, it will find the number of times this item appears in the list. Then office dot index, it will find the index of this value if it presents in the list, and if it doesn't present, it will throw an error. So we could do like L equal to 2 3 4, yeah, 5, right? So L dot index 2, it will give the, you can see it will give the index position of that element. So if we use another item which is not present, it will throw an error. You can see here, you can see the output of these commands. Okay guys, look at here, we have created another list. This is data, and it has one item, right? This is high. So when we perform this command data into 5, it will create another list, and which has high 5 times, just like this. You can see here. So similarly, if we perform data plus data, it will create a list with high appearing 2 times. You can see here, right? So next we'll be seeing how to sort or reverse a list. So this is our list. So to sort a list means all the items of the list will be sorted in a ascending order or in a descending order, right? To do that, we could use sorted office, right? It will return a sorted copy of the original list. You can see this is our original list and this is the sorted list. So if we are using this one office.sort, the original list will be sorted. So this is the difference between like sorted and dot sort. To sort a list in descending order, we could use this one office.sort reverse true. So it will the original list will be sorted in a descending order. You can see here. So this is our list after performing all the operations. So to reverse this, that means this item will be appearing at the end of the list and this item will be appearing at the start of the list. So here we could use this command office.reverse. The original list is reversed. So if we print the original list, we'll get this value. Another command we can use this reverse office then list. So the difference between this one and this one is, if we use this one directly, we will get this value, but if we use this one only reversed office, we won't get this value directly, right? So after this, so sorted, see we got the value, sorted value directly. So if we use reversed, then L. Okay, we are getting this object, not the list. So to convert this into a list, we could use list reversed, then L. Now we can get the reversed list. You can see here. Next, we'll be seeing how to convert a string to list and vice versa. So here is our string. This is name hello coded 0. So to convert this into a list, we could use this command name.split. So here nothing is given, right? So it will consider the white space or the between the words, and it will take that as mark, and it will convert the string into a list. You can see here. Then if we have another string just like this, and if we want to convert this one into a list, we could use like this one, this comma, right? We could put the comma between the brackets, so it will consider comma as mark, and it will create the list. You can see here we are getting the same list, but the commands are different here. You can see here also, the space is here because we are considering commas as a mark. Now let's see how to convert a list into a string. To do that, we can do like we can use join. So nothing is given. You can see here. So all the elements of the list will be append together. If we give some space, then this will be our output because space is provided here. So it will provide a space between two words. Then if you provide comma, then it will put the comma between two words. You can see here, right? So guys, I tried my best to explain how list works in Python. See you soon.